G'day guys, this is the Family Ciron Light BX. It's a great fun little electric bike. Right now it's on 61%. And yeah, this isn't my usual ride. I've got a 150 RB, as you can see. It's pretty loud, isn't it? But and this is basically dead quiet apart from the belt and the chain. My belt's got a bit of a squeak, nothing wrong with it. Just that's what it is. The suspension, I've got it on its lightest setting. I'm about 40 kilos. It's okay, not good for jumping. But for enduro and stuff, what I'm using, it's fine. It's just as good as the 150s. Basically, that's the battery. There's a light, which is good. It's got economy sort of mode, EP mode, sport mode. I don't put it in EP mode. I just keep it in sport mode the whole time. And the tyres, they're not good, but they're not horrible. They're sort of just mountain bike tyres. They don't grip great, but I'll look at some better ones to put on for the family. The foot beds, they don't grip well. They're basically useless. I dislike them a lot. But it's a great fun little electric bike to ride. 60 kilos ish. It gets on the it gets up on the speed well. The brakes. So the rear brake isn't great. The front brake's better. They're not great at all. It's basically a mountain bike brake on a 60 kilo motorbike. So yeah. All right. Shall we do some riding? See how she goes. Oh, also just quickly, the seat going up and down these hills isn't great. Feels like you're gonna go over the handlebars the whole time because it's super slippery. Same with the foot pegs, but yeah. Nice and light, you can do turns and stuff easily. Bikes are alright, but just coming down that hill before on that hill, felt like I was gonna go over the handlebars the whole time because the suspension was so light. But that's not necessarily my problem. Also, of course, because it's electric, it doesn't have any clutch, which is good. So this is your front brake. This is your rear brake, which is pretty cool. Obviously, got a key. Comes with 2 keys. Little USB there, which is good for charging your phone or whatever. Not that I would want to. And then around here you've got the charging point. Comes with a charger, of course. Just here. Just open that up and you can charge it up. Does about 70 k's an hour. There's a green wire in here that I cut on day 1 that limits it from 50 to around 70. So yeah, she flies for electric bike. If anyone's riding this, Mum can't hear if it's stopped or something if we've fallen off, so that's one thing she doesn't like. But yeah, apart from that, it's a great fun little bike. I treat it as a trials bike. That's what I'd like to do on it. But yeah, for the hills and stuff, it's not as good as, you know, the flat trials and stuff. But yeah, it's a great fun little bike. Up high, it doesn't have much torque, but down low, as you can see, plenty of torque for wheelies and stuff. That bloody hopeless. Now I'm all wet. Nice and light to pick up. Also the small wheels for logs and stuff's not great, but you sort of just get used to it. Got a safety mechanism usually. If you drop it, it like turns off, but it didn't then. So yeah, need to find a steeper hill for it still. One thing I don't like about this motor, and this is the whole electric part of things, is that because it doesn't have a clutch, going up hills with rocks and stuff, when you really need to feel what your back wheel's doing and ride the clutch, you don't have, what was that? You don't have that luxury to ride the clutch and stuff. So it's very unpredictable what the motor's doing when it's spinning. So yeah, that's another thing. It's as you can see, and sort of I told you, it's quite hard to ride up here, but against that thing I have a bit more fun on this, but this thing has got equally fun with things like trail stuff. Also, one thing, if you're gonna get it muddy, obviously you got to clean it because it's very electrical, but it is the most annoying thing to clean. So many nooks and crannies that mud and grass gets into. Also the seat height 850 mil, that's 860 mil. So this isn't a kid's one either, so if you're an adult, it's a bit small, I'd say. Like, it's great for me because I can almost touch flat foot, or I can touch flat foot. And so yeah, also I've chucked some wire and grip glue on these because the grips like to slide around a lot, but that's just me. I just went through a bit of mud then accidentally, and the brakes just decided not to work afterwards. So here's a quick sum up on the Sur-Ron after a bit of riding and about probably 7 hours on it now. So overall I think it's a great little electric bike for the price, and it's great fun to ride. It's like a little trials bike. It's so light, got lots of torque down low. You know, it's just a great fun little bike to whiz around on, hop on quickly, go for a little ride. Great for family, and our family especially. So overall I think it's great fun, but for places with big hills and rocks and stuff with no clutch, it makes it quite a challenge to feather for traction, and hills it doesn't have all the torque to just carry momentum. But for flat ground and trailsy stuff, I think it's a great little bike and it's great fun. So yeah.
Oh, not the Sur-Ron.
How's it doing good?
Oh no.
Oh,
Don't break it.
bloody hell, I forgot that was it. Plenty of torque still. Oh my gosh.
You spud.
What's wrong with me?